think it's tough enough to win 1. We've done 2, so you might as well go for 3, right?
Our time, baby, back to back. That's how we do it.
What do you think of this team?
Unbelievable. Nobody can beat us. Back to back years.
It's so much fun to be a part of. The crowd can have an effect on teams. The emotions get turned up.
And then last year, they gave Vezina to somebody else. Number one bullshit. Oh, number one bullshit.
Here it is for you guys. Enjoy.
Welcome to We. I'm Thunder and Shooter with the Stash here with Thomas Cooley at District Tavern downtown Tampa. We just watched Tampa Lightning lose 5-2. Here at home, our first game at home for the playoffs, and it was a big W. Or no, we lost. So
It's popping. I'll tell you right now, it's popping right now. Oh, got echo somehow. Listen, here we are. You guys get echo?
Yeah, there's some echo there.
All right, run it.
just like the Lightning, we're having some technical difficulties here. But don't worry, we'll clean it up at the third period.
Just like the Lightning, we start out like shit, but we'll finish better.
We'll finish strong. It is loud here at the District Tavern down here. We got a full bar here. I'll turn the camera around so you guys can see. If anyone is in and around the Tampa downtown area.
You're not hearing you on here.
All right, let's go.
All right. Well, here we are. We're at District Tavern. We're ready to go for tonight, tomorrow. Everyone's welcome here on We the Thunder. We're here at District Tavern. It was a rough game tonight. We're having some technical difficulties, which is weird because we've done this twice in a row, live on location, zero problems. The Lightning lose a tough one tonight, and now suddenly all the problems. I don't know what's going on right now. Maybe we add Schooley back to the stream real quick because I think he was doing all right. Add Schooley to the stream. There he is. Bring on your voice. No, he's got it's listen. Yeah, it's the dynamic. All right, damn it. You have the dynamic. It's on the board. Sorry, everybody. This is our first time doing a post game, not on our own cell phone. So now we're actually using better technology, and it's worse than it normally is. So, wow, here we are.
But it's live. So
yeah, we're live. Oh, yeah, we're live. And here we are. This is Tavern.
Now we're here.
Boom. There it is.
There.
See? There it
Take
is.
two.
We
Hold
have
on.
it. We can figure it out.
The right way.
Let's do it again.
The right way.
Do it again.
Listen,
Hey.
if only the Lightning had a
Hey.
second chance starting
Well,
that game.
we do it.
The
Hey, you
first
know what
period.
we have? We have a best of 7 chance. That's what we have. We have a best of 7 chance.
the good thing is the Lightning's never lost 2 in a row in the playoffs.
But we don't have to lose 2 in a row to lose this series.
Well, I was going to say the bad news
They
is
won game
we have
one.
to win 2 in a row.
We have
in order to win this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we do.
And you're stealing my thunder as usual, Schoolie, coming on the show. We might have a new cast next season. Saying no, but I'm kidding. No, seriously, that's what I was saying. Is that you know what? All the talk about not losing 2 in a row, and yet we have to win 2 in a row to win this series. And to me, that is really the most concerning thing that I think we're facing right now is the Lightning have to win back-to-back games.
Yeah, the Lightning have not been down in a series since 2019. So this is unfamiliar territory with them.
Actually, all three of the Lightning's Stanley Cups have come when the team did not have back-to-back losses.
Yep.
2004 included. So all 3. So that's a really telling stat. I think only 6 or 7 teams total have accomplished that feat, and the Lightning have done it 3 times.
Yeah, I thought if we want to give our first thoughts of the game, I really thought we came out crappy. It didn't look like they were ready to play. They weren't putting no bodies on nobody.
No possession.
They just didn't seem like they were ready. For the first period and a half, and then something midway through the second, they decided, you know what, we're going to play hockey. We're going to play a game. They started putting some bodies on some players.
They had 12 shots in the first period. Halfway through the second period, they had 16 total.
But, you know, those shots in the first weren't even good shots. A lot of them were chip-ins.
Right.
Because they decided they were going to play that chip and chase game tonight.
There was a clear lack of possession hockey tonight.
Yes.
And every time the Lightning played chip and chase, what do?
Take an L.
It's an L, baby. It's an L. When they play possession hockey, they win back-to-back cups and have boat parades. We need possession hockey in Tampa Bay. Shooter, you were here. You were the one. I got mad anxiety. I'm not gonna lie. I get mad anxiety come playoff time. I don't even think that I'm built for playoffs. Shooter stuck it out. He was there most of the time. Schoolie, he was there. I want to know what you guys thought being in the arena. Was it loud tonight? Was it loud?
I thought it was loud. I'd like to know for people that watched on TV what the verdict was from the TV viewers, because it's kind of like a known thing by now that for some reason on Valley Sports, we don't sound loud. But it was as loud as I ever heard it in the arena tonight, right?
Yeah, I agree.
And, you know, I thought the pregame, I don't know if you guys got to see the pregame. I know you were doing the march with Sticks of Fire, so I'm not sure if you guys got to see it.
You got to keep the mic. When you turn, the mic's got to go with you.
So I don't know if
I know
you
you're
guys,
not used to it. I know you're not used to it. I know.
Were you guys in there for the pre-show? Because I thought this was one of the best pre-shows that they had.
We were there. Where like the cameras on the ice and all that stuff.
Yeah. I thought this was one of the better ones. I thought Light and Vision did a great job putting this one together. And then the Star Spangled Banner came out. And of course, we had seen the tweet from Sonia asking for help. So I thought everybody did really good. I thought it was loud. I had people messaging
I sang louder than I've ever sang the national anthem of my life tonight.
Yeah, I had people messaging me saying,
"Full baritone,
is it loud?" And I said, "I don't know. I'm here." Yes, it sounded loud inside the arena, but I don't know at home if
you can't really tell when you're there.
Right.
But I'm glad Sonia gave us all the heads up that she was going to let us sing. I think that made a little, well, obviously it made a difference at the beginning, but I'm glad she let us know. I was actually going to have Sonia come and guest host for me for game 2, but she told me, hey, my voice has been a little rocky and I got arrested. And I'm like, I'm not messing with Sonia's voice. So then when that came out the next day that she wasn't going to sing, she was going to hand it off to us. But she also did the Canadian national anthem. She must have pulled that off, but she knew she was going to have to do both. And good thing we were ready for it.
Yeah, she did. I was waiting to see there's a couple of high notes in O Canada, and she didn't hit the high note. She took for a lower tone instead.
But I
her
thought
go-to,
it sounded really
She's
great.
Got
that deep voice, so she can pull it off. But Yeah, she handed it off to us, and sadly, that was one of the moments of the night for us as Bolts fans. It started off pretty bad with that first period, not enough energy, the penalties. I mean, we love Pat Maroon, but has he had a worse game before as a Bolt? Like, maybe. I don't know.
And going into this game, they decided to sit Simmons. They benched him. So going in, you thought, okay, there ain't going to be no chirping with Maroon and him. I think that was a little head game that Maroon had gotten into him previous games, and that he was doing horrible. So they benched Simmons. So I thought, oh, great. Maroon's going to come out. Coop got the lineups that he wanted. He wanted the Sorelli against Matthews line. And for the best part, they were able to hold down Matthews. We saw that goal on the power play.
As soon as Spezza went in the lineup, I got nervous because Simmons came out.
Yep.
And I put it on Twitter. I put it on the few things I do social media wise. I put it out there. Oh, the Leafs need to take less penalties. And I said, well, then you better bench Simmons. Guess what? They benched Simmons. And guess how many? Look, you've got the stat shooter. How many power plays total tonight?
The Leafs had 5.
What was the total power play tonight?
Leafs were 1 for 5 on the power play. The Bolts were 1 for 3.
So 8.
That changed, I
think,
think,
total penalties called tonight.
To not have Clifford in, to not have Simmons in, to get those penalties made a big difference.
Yeah. But what I'm saying, though, is that there was only 8 penalties total tonight. There was, 15 penalties in the last game, and I think the same in the first game. So the referees finally put their whistles away tonight, and I think that hurt the Lightning. That really hurt the Lightning.
Also, I think the hits were down.
You got to plug into mine. That's what's wrong. Plug in here. I'm not plugged in. Yeah, plug in mine. Oh, you need to plug your.
They're still having a little bit of.
We're talking about logistics here.
I thought the hits were down also.
Yeah. No, I agree. And again, I feel like after game 1, they came back and responded accordingly, and they were physical and skilled. It was the perfect mesh. Tonight, I felt again that they were just overmatched a little bit, and then they didn't respond soon enough. But I will say once again, though, special teams played a huge role in this game, just like the first 2 games. Whoever got the first power play or special teams goal won the game. And that's what we're seeing right now.
That was something Cooper mentioned in the pregame interview, was that special teams was the thing on this series, the focus on the series.
Yeah.
So when that first power play did come up, it was like, shit.
Right. And that's what I was telling Shooter as we were walking in the arena, is that I thought it was very important. One thing, I'll backtrack a little bit. I'm very proud of those of us that showed up to Amalie Arena tonight, because it wasn't what everyone expected. There was maybe 5% Toronto fans in the house tonight. Maybe. And guess what? All of them were wearing fucking Matthews sweaters. Maybe I saw a Fanuf, and I saw 2 other sweaters of Leaf lore in the past. But everyone else is wearing Matthews sweaters. You know what I saw for the Lightning? Basically every player that's ever played for the Lightning, you saw a sweater there tonight. All right? So we also saw 95% capacity Lightning fans tonight. So Michael Wilbon can teabag these nuts while he's watching the Bulls suck at playing basketball and the Blackhawks being a laughingstock of hockey, and tell me that Tampa Bay isn't a real fucking hockey town? Go back to basketball, Wilbon.
Yeah, we go through this every year. Every season we get told we're not a hockey town. But yeah, I saw the attendance numbers came out, and I think Tampa was number 4 or 5.
I've never seen a first period where everyone was in their seats. National broadcast. Toronto, they didn't have tonight. everyone was in their seat for the first puck drop of the game. It was a full capacity all night.
Even the stash was in his seat before the puck drop.
That's true.
Doesn't always happen like that.
The rest of the game, not so much.
But hey,
anxiety.
We have to give Sticks of Fire a shout out for hooking us up, and also the march was awesome. You posted some pictures. I posted some pictures. Scan the room here for anyone that's ever been to District Tavern. There's a guy with like a lightning onesie right there. If you get a shot of him, he's hugging another guy here. And they're like, "What the fuck's going on?"
That's right. Hey, let's also remember we're just figuring this shit out.
Hey, I want to take a quick break.
Okay.
Let's take a quick 1 minute break. We'll be right back. I want to hear you guys' comments about the game. We'll read the comments when we get back.
We're going to keep a live stream going. We're just going to walk away.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
I think it's tough enough to win one. We've done two, so you might as well go for three, right?
Our time, baby, back to back. That's how we do it.
What do you think of this team?
Unbelievable. Nobody can beat us. Back to back years.
It's so much fun to be a part of. The crowd can have an effect on teams. The emotions get turned up.
And then last year they gave Vezina to somebody else. Number one bullshit. Number one bullshit.
And we're back.
Let's try this. Let's try this again. Some slight technical difficulties. It's hard to do a podcast when we can't hear each other.
Yeah,
I mean,
it really is.
Shooter was playing a game of Read My Lips over here with Stash.
I was. It's loud here.
Behind the mic.
You wouldn't know that the Lightning lost if you were a District Tavern.
That's true. And you know what? That's what I love. That's what I really love. As invested as I've gotten over the years, tonight actually kind of made me remember how to just be a fan again. You know what I mean? Like, I don't win or lose, I'm just there. Like, I've become so invested in us winning, and I think a lot of Tampa Bay fans have become that way. Like, we've forgotten what it is to just be there, win or lose. We expect to win so much that when we lose, it's like gut-wrenching, or like we take it personal, right?
My problem with tonight's game was it was tough to watch those first two periods. Like, they really couldn't get anything going on. A lot of the things they tried weren't working. They did try to switch it up. They tried to dump it. It wasn't working. They tried to, but you still saw the return of the crappy, like, weak-ass passes to each other.
Soft passes. Heady, again, coming off a 4-point night with weak-ass, soft fucking passes, right?
Yeah, and then by the time the third period comes around, they start to figure it out, but it's too late. And they're still making some of those bad passes. And you got to give credit to the Leafs who started fast but also it was Campbell at the end that made some key saves. Remember Nick Paul coming across?
Campbell out-Bassied Bassey tonight.
Yeah,
Period.
Campbell was the difference maker tonight.
He out-Bassied Bassey.
Well, I knew that third goal was a softie, and Bassey's allowed to have softie goals, right?
Every once in a while.
But I knew that goal was going to kill him. And
that was it.
And it really did. It really did at the end of the game. But if you think about those chances, like the Nick Paul, when he came across and Campbell, he stretched and he stopped that puck, and he had a couple other good saves. There was one that Stamkos had a good chance that went right over the net. It wasn't a save.
Yeah.
We
were all standing up. We all stood up for that. In what 306 we're in, we were right behind the net.
307.
No, we were standing up, all of us. After I talked shit to somebody for standing up preemptively, we all stood up, but thinking that Stamkos scored that goal, and no, it didn't. And we had opportunities. Here's the thing to take away from this. Okay, it's scary because we don't have to lose back-to-back games to lose this series, as we talked about, Scully. That the Lightning haven't lost back-to-back games, but the Leafs won first. So the Lightning don't have to lose back-to-back games to lose this series. But at the same time, this wasn't a blowout loss. And we saw some bounces not go our way. But I'm going to tell everybody right now, love what the Lightning are, not what they could be. That's what I'm going to say right now, okay? Like, I'm not just saying, well, we're going to lose. Well, I'm just saying right now, don't get overhyped about if we win or lose right now. We won back-to-back cups. We are still the toast of the NHL. We made the playoffs again. We'll make the playoffs again next year. This isn't the end-all, be-all of the Lightning's run. The window or the door or whatever you want to call it is still wide open. Okay, so
but something I kept saying during the game is, Kucherov, you're a shooter. Stop passing.
I disagree. Kucherov is a facilitator. He is not a shooter. And look, you were the one that shared Hill. He doesn't finish on the breakaways. If he's a shooter, he finishes on breakaways. He's not a shooter.
There were so many chances tonight. I thought for sure you sniped that Kucherov.
Well,
and that's passing.
I will say what I will say is that he needs to shoot to keep the defense honest, not to score. He's not a scorer. He's never going to win. In a real full season, I don't think he's got Art Ross or Hart. He's got the Hart Trophy. He's never had the Art Ross. He's never going to score the most goals. He might win the point. You know what I'm saying? But he's never going to score the most goals.
He has the ability to score.
I don't think that's his bread and butter, though, is what I'm saying. Can he score? Yes, but if he does, then the rest of the team suffers.
No, I think when he doesn't is when he starts getting in his head.
Well, I don't think he needs to shoot to score. That's my problem. He thinks he needs to shoot to score. I think he needs to shoot just to keep his defense honest. Right. He doesn't have to score all the time. Let him be a passer, but let them think he's trying to score off the shot. So I think that's where we're intersecting right now, right? Like, we want him to shoot, not necessarily to score, but to create opportunities. And that's where Kuch is the best. He's an opportunity maker. He's not a goal scorer. He's an opportunity maker.
He gets those breakaways or even one-on-one, and what's he do? He passes it back. And I'm like, no, shoot that, Kuch. Shoot
so
it.
Then it
Look
goes in the glove,
rebound.
and they have nothing else?
Look for a rebound. Shoot it, look for a rebound.
What I think it needs to be is, not instead of taking the shot, skate it behind the net, let your support come in and create a possession situation. Instead of shooting it and hoping for a one-off opportunity, fuck that. Skate it down below the goal line, let the change come in behind you, create possession, and that's how the Lightning score. Lightning don't score on breakaways. They don't.
We've barely gotten any breakaways or odd-man rushes the entire series.
The Lightning score when they win the cups off of cycle chances and off of enclosed chances. Possession is what wins Stanley Cups for the Tampa Lightning, and they are not playing possession hockey tonight. They did not. Game one, they did not. Game two, they did, and we saw it.
When losing like tonight in game one, they can't enter the zone. And tonight they did a lot more dump and chase, and they can't get possession that way either.
They're getting out physical whenever they don't want to put it on the line. And that's what it comes down to. Possession hockey comes from putting your body and putting it on the line. That's what playoff hockey is. Possession hockey. You must possess the puck to score.
I noticed during the power play that they were having to stay honest, and the D-men were having to stay by the blue line.
Toronto
because they were scared of the
Toronto rush, the counterattack. Yes.
Yeah. So they're so scared of just giving away that shorty that they have given out the other games.
Yep.
That the defense was staying at the blue line. And
I'll tell you right now, you guys might have been inside. I went out to the Bud Light Plaza because, what is it?
The beer garden.
Beer garden. I went to the beer garden and I was listening because I get anxiety and I couldn't just go sit in the night seat and watch the game. I had to go out there. And Ingbaum was even saying, hey, these guys aren't playing possession. They're not doing the right thing. You know what I mean? They're not playing physical in the corner hockey. And that's how the Lightning win. When they win the battles in the corner, Lightning win the game. When they're playing stick hockey, when they're using their sticks to try and win battles, they lose every time.
Well, listen, the way that I'm looking at this series is it's like a heavyweight boxing match right now, more so than the other series. Because if you look at the other series, you've got injured goalies all over the place, injured key players. Like Ovechkin's not healthy. That series is completely different because of that alone. But you've got all these other things that are happening in this series. In this series, you don't have it. In this series, you have pretty much full healthy teams,
heavyweight,
everyone
healthy
playing
teams.
the best that they can play. Game one, all right, we're gonna knock down the champs. Game one. Game two, nobody knocks down the champs. The champs are coming back.
Right.
We're looking at a 7-game series.
I agree.
If the Lightning can break that, you win, we win, you win, we win.
Back.
That's what they have to do.
We have to be back-to-back champs.
Because
we have to be back-to-back champs and win back-to-back games.
We have to win back-to-back games.
Right. We have a new mantra.
Yeah.
Right. We've turned the dial up, as you can see, by the way. Schoolie, who made this shirt for us?
That was Jody Ehrlich.
Yep. And then you see it. This is it right here. The Sash original.
She should have put the dials right on the nips, though. There should have been 2 dials.
All of our nips hang a little bit different.
Yeah, good luck, Jody.
Do your nipples hang low? Do they wobble to and fro?
I didn't put mine on, but I got one too. Thank you, Jody.
I didn't wear mine because of the fact I wore it at the first watch party on game 1, and we lost. And I am full of superstitions, so I couldn't wear it again.
I wore my OG.
I'll say right now. On
2004
Sunday, no sitting series jersey for the stash on Sunday. I'll say that right now. I'm going
Sunday,
blue.
Unfortunately, I can't be at the game.
Wow.
At the game on Sunday, I have to work.
I'll be here by myself broadcasting while you guys are both at home, I guess. But
I'll actually broadcast them from work. Remember those days?
I do. That's when we won. That's when we won one. We won one when you were broadcasting from work. I love it.
Remember those days when I had to go for a few minutes while I caught a shoplifter?
Oh.
Yeah, that might happen.
We always did well those days.
Yeah, you're right. Damn right. We had great viewership on those days.
So, I mean, I don't know what you guys want us to tell you. I can go through some of the comments here. Anthony James with the nips. At this point, we're just trying to enjoy the evening. You can't win them all. But to me, I was super, super disappointed that first and second period. I was out there at the beer garden moping around and during intermission. And I just, I expected the team to come out and play stronger because I feel like the Thunder showed up.
We showed up.
And they did not until the third
whoever's
period.
sitting at home saying you need to be louder, you know what you need? You need a fucking ticket. That's what I'm going to tell you right now. You need a fucking ticket. You come down to the Amalie Arena. That shit was rocking tonight. I actually had to leave and go to the beer garden because I'm such a awkward
giant.
Yes, absolutely. Awkward giant. I had to go out there and yell at myself instead of the Lightning. I don't want to bring the negativity to the arena. You know what I mean? And the first period, the beer garden was empty, which is weird. And then we were losing, and the beer garden was really full after that. So But we were there, and hey, and I said it before, I love the fact that it was mostly like 90% Lightning fans tonight, at least. Toronto fan could not get tickets. Now, game 4.
I see some comments that saying they were pretty loud during those goals. But maybe, I don't know.
Shut the fuck. You were watching from home, I bet. I bet you were watching from home. If you said that they were loud.
All right, so here's the deal. Let's cut this one short. There's no reason to talk about shitty game. We lost it. Big deal. Move on. The Lightning aren't thinking about this game. They're going home. They're moving on.
Right. I got one thing to say. District Tavern, everybody. We are here. We are live. We're at District Tavern. It's less than a 15-minute walk from the arena. It's right here downtown. Great people, great beverages, great food. They've been accommodating hosts, and they love us being here. We love being here.
Well,
everyone come down to District Tavern tomorrow.
I'll tell you what. We're gonna be here tomorrow. We're gonna guess what? We're gonna do our giveaways tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you
agree.
First of all, if you come here tomorrow, you are gonna win.
Free.
We'll save one of our giveaways for online, so you tune in tomorrow. 4:30 to 5:30. Listen, I don't want to make any promises, but we might have a 2-time Stanley Cup player, ex-player, that will join the show tomorrow. We're going to do a end-of-season kind of wrap-up. We'll talk about the other series a little bit, which we don't really do that often on this show.
Right.
So we're going to just kind of talk about the NHL and the full season, and we're going to go over our predictions, which I went over last night. And we all did okay. In that. So we'll do that tomorrow. If you can make it down here,
please.
You're gonna win some stuff. By the way, we have stuff on this table here tonight that the bar has gave us. So if you come down here tomorrow, the bar crawl's going on.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the snack shirt, the Malektronics speaker, the Pucks and Pizza. We'll definitely, if you tune in online, I know not everyone can make it down here. We will do some giveaways online as well. But tonight, let's turn the page. Game 3 is over.
Right.
You don't have to win a game 3 to win a series.
It wasn't a blowout. The Lightning came back. They had opportunities. Campbell stood on his head. And you know what? If Bassey has one off playoff season, then it happens. But that's still the best goal on the planet.
Not Bassey's fault one bit.
No,
that's their goal heart. That's their goal heart.
That's it. But hey, they had him scouted. They went blocker side instead of glove side. He knew better. Don't go glove side on Bassey.
From the team after tonight's game. Hedman on the penalties. It is tough. They gained some momentum and they only scored 1, but they had shots. Guys get to feel the puck and get some confidence, and it takes a toll on them when you have to feel that bus.
Say the name of the person making the post.
Stammer says, I think 5-on-5, we found the recipe. They're in the second half of the game, and we got to stick with it. A great effort. I love the response by our group, but we got to dig deeper here, and it starts with us as leaders. Cooper said on the penalties tonight, the parade to the penalty box is getting exhausted. And Cooper on the loss said, we pushed, but sitting up here now, we are still down 2-1. We can sit here and pat ourselves on the back all day long and say, hey, great job pushing at the end. It's still down 2-1. So we get to take the positive out of this and move on to game 4.
You know what's number one bullshit? You know what's number one bullshit? It's that Zach Deputy is playing on the fucking island tomorrow, on Beer Can Island, and so some of our greatest fans aren't going to be able to join us because Zach Deputy thinks he's more important than Lightning playoff hockey.
Let me fill them in on the mistake that they're making, because we are also giving away a pair of playoff tickets here tomorrow.
Here at District Tavern.
That is also
that's right. 4:30 in the afternoon. We'll be right here again, and we'll be here giving away shit because that's what we do.
They said it's canceled.
But, Zach Deputy got canceled.
Yeah, he's coming here.
Oh, there it is.
So, yeah.
Guess what?
We're going to do, and you also got the Bassey bobblehead. We're giving out basically a bunch of shit tomorrow. So come on down. Don't worry. Tune in online, too. I know a lot of you guys can't make it.
I will say, though, in the comments, Anthony James is perfectly correct. Because what was I saying? The Lightning cannot play 60 minutes of hockey right now. They can't.
Well, hey, let's do this. Let's do this because I've seen Anthony's comments all day here.
Right.
Let's send him a Smack Apparel shirt.
Oh, we're going to.
Yeah,
and you know what? We're going to get him on. If he's not going to the island, he's going to be right here at downtown District Tavern. We'll get him on the show tomorrow. Well, if you're willing.
We'll get you a Smack Apparel shirt, man. You've been you've been going.
He's got some whiskey for us, by the way, tomorrow. To bring down here for us to taste.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go taste some whiskey now.
Me too. I need to drown my sorrows. And
a special
I need to go
thank
hang
you to
out
Debbie,
with
Joyce,
beautiful
and
ladies.
the Queen of Boltsville.
The beautiful ladies over there. They're fantastic. They're the best. We love them all.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Debbie's like, couldn't care less. Joyce is
like,
doing a figure dance. Yeah, boom. There they are. Fin cam. All right.
Now we have to explain to all these other people that don't know who we are what we're doing.
Well, guess what? It's time.
All right, yeah, it's time. Hey, what are you going to do? You can't win them all.
Right.
The series isn't over. It's far from over. They still got to beat. Listen, they still have to beat us 2 more times.
That's right.
To end the series.
That's right.
So it is what it is. We lost tonight. Let's wrap this puppy up.
I have one question, though. If they don't win the Stanley Cup, is it the end of the world?
Thank God they put that netting under the skyway.
I'm just asking, is it the end of the world if the Lightning win 2 in a row and then don't win this? Is it the end of the world?
No.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't alone. I love the background break beat. The break beat behind the violin. I love it.
All right.
Location.
Let's end with this. One positive from each one of us. Andre Palat, welcome to the postseason and welcome to the second half of the season.
Right.
Hey, he scored, and I thought he was he had a little pep in his step after that.
Yeah.
I thought Ross Colton on that snipe that he had.
The boss.
I thought that was really a
Should've had
stand
two.
arrest.
Yeah. Did you see the other one though?
Yeah. Should have had two.
What do you got?
I've got the fans. The fans showed up tonight. We were also worried about Toronto and everyone else taking over our arena. It sucks to the boys. After all of that, talking about it, we gave them maybe the best home crowd they've ever had.
I feel like it. I kind of have my feelings hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know. The final game last year when we won the Stanley Cup.
I said maybe.
I don't think I've ever seen anything bigger than that.
So stop it. Like game 5 when you're clinching, that's different. I'm talking about just a regular playoff game. I don't think I've ever seen a home crowd in Tampa get up that hard and then guys on the ice not respond.
No, because first round, you usually get...
Stamkos called us out. We showed up.
Right. And
Stamkos called us out.
We were ready.
They did not. And Stamkos is struggling right now.
Yeah.
I called him a consummate winner.
I got the socks on. I got the Stamkos socks.
That's
the first time I've been
loss.
to a game.
Your first loss.
That's the first time he hasn't scored when I've been to the game.
Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. The Stamkos socks are fallible.
Bad timing.
You know it's not fallible, though.
But hey, I'll forgive him
dedication
with a game 4 win and a game 5 win.
Game 4 and 5. Hey, guess what? That's it.
Until then, see you tomorrow. District Tavern. Tune in 4:30.
Right here.
Get down here if you can. The playoff turn the town blue.
Turn downtown blue.
Thomas from Downtown College is going to come in here any second and
Yeah,
smack me in the face.
He's going to murk you so fast. German murk.
But yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow. It'll be daylight. You'll be able to see us a little better. Hey, there might be a Stanley Cup champion with us, so tune in tomorrow. This has been We the Thunder. Don't forget to be the Thunder.
That's it.
Let me hear it. Can you hear it? That's it. There you go.